So what we're just saying is, once we'll go out, turn the pump on to pump the water up to our tank. The way we know that the tank is full is that water starts overflowing out of it, and then you know it's full. So then you can just turn off the pump. So you actually have to turn on the pump and watch it until the tank is full before you turn it off again. We're going to do a 1 horsepower pump so that it pumps it up quickly, so we don't have to wait too long for the water to pump. Right now what he's working on is the estimate for everything, because he's looking at all the things that are going to be needed, and in terms of the piping that's going to need to be set up. He's looking at the cost of the 1 horsepower pump and all of that. So that's all being worked out right now as we speak. See? That's sockets, yeah?
We will set the cable.
Okay.
When they come off from BNA.
Okay, from BN.
Yes, you can't wait. So we pass and tie inside so. No so, no connect.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can literally press the water pump.
From here?
Yeah.
You can press now?
Yeah, water pump.
Okay, so you can put the pump here?
No.
The pump go there,
the
but the cable from, okay, the cable can here.
So just how much cable is moving the pump kind.
Okay. So now there's no more you can forward?
I know more.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, if you could do that and they send me the updates,
Okay.
I will snap them and I will send them to the people then. So what he was saying is that the pump itself needs a cable so attached to a power source. So he's going to connect it to that power source on the porch. He's going to have to set a cable from that all the way here over to where the pump is going to be up here, and then it pumps the water up. Power source, right? So you're going to need the power source to be able to pump the water up. So that's what he's going to be doing. Okay, so you understand what you got? You want to just do the estimates now?
Yes, not just
Okay, yeah, it's on. Okay. It's a quick update from the new plumber, or the second plumber. So he came highly recommended, and so I'm definitely going to recommend him for other people, because he's not only a plumber, but he's also an electrician, which is a very rare instance, but we have someone who can do both. So he basically said the total price of everything, including all of his labor and everything, is 3.9 million, or 3,900 leones. I'll do the translation or the conversion rate and put that on the screen here. And then also, I wanted to compare that with the other plumber. The other plumber's number was 5.2 million, or that's the old Leones. In new Leones, it was 5,200 Leones. So there's a difference there in 1,300 Leones. And this guy had a much better process, learned about all the different situations, and is actually going to solve one of the issues. One of the issues that we found is there's a connection from our tank between this apartment and the apartment next door. What was happening was the person who lived here before thought that there was a leak, because every time they turned on water, the water would run out quickly. But the reason for that was because it was also being serviced to another apartment. So their water was also they were utilizing the same water supply and water source from the one tank. 2 apartments were using it, and that was an issue. So now what we're going to do is we have our own tank separately. Then we'll all have this access to this tank. So when rainwater comes and that tank gets filled up, it'll pump water up to our tank. Only us in this apartment will have access to the water from our tank. And what will happen is the tank upstairs that's above it will source these folks here and those folks there to ensure that the water remains separate, and then we actually have a water supply that's functional and working for us. So I hope that makes sense, but basically that's it. So there's a difference in price, and he solved the problem for us, which we didn't understand before. So much better guy, glad we got him. And I'm definitely going to make sure I recommend him to other guys. So the plumber is here. He's about to start his work. Let me go greet him, and then let's get started. $3,965,000, which is like $165. He's going to go off and get the materials and then come back and do the work. All right, so what we're talking about now is the pump. Initially, we wanted to put it outside, but there's a potential for being stolen, so we need to figure out how to like cage it or put something around it to keep it. And so the other thing is, because the roof is dirty, we don't necessarily want the rainwater to be as dirty. So what we can do is set up a separate thing here where some of the rainwater comes into here. For the first 5 minutes of rain, we let it pour out from the dirt from the ceiling or from the roof, and then the rest of the water goes into the tank here, which will be cleaned out today, so that water will be the water that we use. It'll be cleaner water than what was on the roof. All right, so this is the pump.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what's going to be pumping the water up from the tank down to the tanks that are up. And then these are all the other materials. What's how the pipes say? The pipes. Oh, and this is the pipes here. How do you walk? They pan out.
Okay.
And then they pump this.
Yes, okay, man. Okay. Yes.
Okay, so they connect.
Okay.
So they pump this. And then this they go on the kitchen. Right?
No, you don't have.
Oh, they draw the water. Okay, go draw the water. And they go pump up to the tank them.
What about they like to make it like tight it?
You mean so that it doesn't get moved, or? Well, we still need to find someone to cage it. You said,
Yeah,
right?
a cage.
It's still a thing.
It's a big cage here.
So they're working on the pump here. It's this middle one here. All right, guys, thanks for watching that clip from the Authentic African YouTube channel. If you want to see the full video, click up here. If you want to subscribe, don't forget to subscribe by clicking this link right here. And if you want to see anything more from the channel, then you want to click down here. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you all in the next video.